You make it seamless. You make it too easy. Come
You,
on, tell us about it.
since I fell for you.
Woo! All right. Getting serenaded on this Tuesday morning. Great day. Okay, somebody is okay. All right, everybody's open. Everybody, let's take a breath. It's a beautiful day. Great day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever we happen to be in this world. Happy journey to us all. I'm Arne. I'm your host for this Tuesday edition of Daily Antidote, a song that every single day, I said every single day,
Every day.
by the wonderful folks at Carpe Diem Arts. Give them two hands, and give them some shoulders. Two hands and shoulders. Two hands and shoulders. All right. This is February 28th, 2023. It's the last day of February. And I'm so happy to be here with you today. Let's get this party started by saying hello to our Facebook Live family. Greetings. Y'all know the drill. Left, right, up, top, bottom. And then just do everybody in the room. Hey, Satara, if you're out there. I always love saying hello to Jojo Rossi. I don't know if she's in the room today, but just give her so much love and appreciation for creating this series. And then our Zoom guru goddess tech today is jamming on the one, jamming on the one, jamming on the one. Jaden, give it up for Jaden. She's gonna make it go all nice and smooth and funky. And let's look see who's in the room here today. We've got Arlene in Berkeley, Dory and Ollie, maybe, Susan G in Ohio, Sheila in Florida, Deborah is in the car, spreading love somewhere. We've got Becky here, Kevin with the magic flute in DC, Jim in New York City, Amanda and Miles in Michigan. Oh, Susan in Seattle, Pauline in Newcastle, Bob is here with the turtleneck on. We like that. And Dan Walker is back again today. Hello. Cricket is here. Luda with so much love. Thank you. Day 1059 in snowy, is that snowy Vermont? Okay. Kate Galloway is here. Fred in Silver Spring. Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Mabel. Okay. All right. You've just taken my breath away. The her, Mabel. The her. Okay. With bears and hair. Mabel with bears and hair. We just loving it. Thank you so much. Hoda in British Columbia is here. Bonnie from Boise is here. Ruth, Pinky's up in Birmingham, UK. Kathy in Virginia is here. Claire is also here from Boise. We see Deli in the room. Julie in Ontario, Canada is here. We got one curly top. More to come, I am sure. And Lafferty is here. Storm. Y'all just, okay, you're making my heart sing here. Thank you, Storm, for the orange. You know I love it. Penny and Ralph are here in snowy somewhere. Would that be snowy Santa Monica? Okay. Karen is here from Oregon. Aloysius is somewhere in the world doing good things. Brahman is here from Victoria, BC. Gary is bringing solutions. Isabel is here. Amos is here. Caroline in DC is here. We've got LMG. We've got Louise Belanger. Annette in California is here. Linda Rose is here. Loriana and friends. We've got Marjorie Phillips here. Kara is here. Okay, y'all are moving. Y'all are moving. Isabel is here. I think I caught you there. And anybody else? All the good looking people are here today. Thank you very kindly. Thank you very kindly. If you're new to the Daily Antidote Room, please take this time to put in the chat your name, your city, your state, where you're from, and how you found us on day 1059. Day 1059. That's pretty amazing. Okay, I want to get right to our guest today. We are welcoming back a gentleman who comes from musical royalty. He is royalty. He's a singer, songwriter, guitarist, workshop facilitator. He's an actor. He's a composer for numerous theatrical productions, the recipient of many prestigious awards, including the Delco and NAACP. His music is an exciting blend of bluesy, urban, acoustic ballads, and funky, jazzy, upbeat originals that transcend barriers of culture and attitude. His songs explore a love of people, music, and the planet, and it allows audiences to laugh, to think, and just feel good inside. Are we ready to feel yummy, y'all? Are we ready to feel the yumminess? Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Coming to us today from Seattle, Washington. What is Seattle? Seattle is the city of flowers, or oh no, it's Emerald City. I think it's Emerald City. We are so happy and delighted to have him back with us today. Chick Streetman, please come forward.
Hello, y'all. Hello, y'all.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Arne, you can introduce me anytime of
I get lucky some days. I get lucky.
the
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. It's a little, I'm a little early for me in the morning to be singing, but I can get it. I can get it.
Okay, all right. Well, this is where the blues, the gravelly blues texture, it can work in your favor. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, baby. My Barry White voice in the morning. Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh,
And I
oh.
got
Don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. Okay, Chick, please tell us the name of the song that you've chosen to share today.
But this song is called "Fly Away," and it was written by my son Julian Streetman and I a while back, and it's on my most recent album release, which was recorded just before the pandemic hit, and produced by my good friend Kev Mo. And but we held up kind of releasing it until sort of the pandemic was kind of over, which I think it is kind of over. But yeah, so this song "Fly Away" is one of my favorite songs on it. Mostly, I guess, because I wrote it with my son.
Okay, fantastic. All right. What part can you teach us to sing along with you?
Well, the part that I'd like to have you all sing with me goes like this: "Fly away." I have to sing it.
Yeah.
Fly away, but don't you fly too fast. Hold on to the good times. That's all my mama asked. He said, "Fly away. Keep your 10 toes down. No telling what'll come to you. Keep your ear to the ground." And I think that there's going to be words that people can see and
They are.
read and
They're
sing
already
along.
here.
Oh,
They're
okay.
already
Okay. So
Get
do
into
that.
that. So take it the line by line, please.
Fly away, but don't you fly too fast. Hold on to the good times. That's all my mama asked. She said, "Fly away. Keep your 10 toes down. No telling what'll come to you. Keep your ear to the ground." Did I get them right? It's hard to say them
No, you,
without
you
singing.
you got it right. You got it right. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we're
You
ready.
ready?
I think we're ready.
Well, let me tell you. See, I got my first guitar when I was just 7 years old. And I was just happy to have something that I didn't have to share with my two brothers and my sister. And I would just let the guitar lay up against the wall when I would go to bed at night. And I'd just think, wow, that's my guitar. But then one day somebody broke into our house, busted up the whole house, and busted up my guitar, put the foot right through it. And I remember saying to Mama, I said, "Mama, why would somebody do something like that? It just don't make no sense." Mama said, "Well, son, they call that nonsense. But out of nonsense, you make sense." Then she went out, bought me a new guitar. All right, here we go. When I was a young boy, back in the day, Mama bought me a guitar, taught me how to sing and play. I was taking giant steps instead of one day at a time. Didn't want to pay my dues, had big money on my mind. But Mama said, "Y'all, come on, fly away, but don't you fly too fast. Hold on to the good times, that's all my mama asked." She said, "Look here, fly away, and keep your 10 toes down. No telling what'll come to you. Keep your ear to the ground." Look here now. Looking around, I see the mighty and the weak. Some living the good life, some sleeping in the streets. They say, getting over is a state of mind. If you fail, just blame yourself. Well, that's all so easy to say when you're sitting on the wealth. So Mama said, Fly away. Come on, y'all. But don't you fly too fast. Hold on to the good times. That's all my mama asked. She said, fly away. Ooh, keep your 10 toes down. No teller would have come to you. Keep your ear to the ground. Now here's where we scat, y'all. Y'all know what scatting is, right? If there's, you can make up your own little scat. I'm gonna show you how mine goes. Are you ready? It goes something like this. Come on, y'all, scat with me. Say. Come on, here we go. Woo! Fly away, but don't you fly too fast. Hold on to the good times. That's all my mama asked. She said, fly away. They keep your 10 toes down. No telling what'll come to you. Keep your ear to the ground. Again now. I got a plan for the future, but the days are free for all. Just waiting to be satisfied don't make no sense at all. Here we go. Fly away, but don't you fly too fast. Hold on to the good times. That's all my mama asked. She said, ooh, fly away. Keep your 10 toes down. No telling what I come to you. Keep your ear to the ground. All right. All right.
Woo! Everybody, Chick Street Man.
I,
Wow.
I,
Oh,
I saw I saw y'all scatting.
oh, we was getting it in. We was getting
Yeah,
it in.
yeah,
Doop boop
you're
boop
on it.
boop boop. Shadoop a doop doop doop.
There it is.
Down 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 down. Okay.
There it is.
Wow. That was so wonderful. That was so wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, let's take a breath on that. Let's take a breath on that. It was just as yummy as we expected. Okay, the first guitar. I'm wondering, Chick, did you name it?
I know, but I did get one later that I named. I call it Bertha, like in the Birth of the Blues.
But give this man a rim shot. Give this man a rim shot. Does that happen to be the name of the instrument that you are playing right now?
No, this particular guitar was given to me by my brother-in-law, actually. I have about 9 guitars, so I thought this one just kind of, I liked the sound of it for this particular song. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Wow. Wow. Well, we mentioned that your background is richly steeped in blues, and I want you to introduce us to Janie Mae. Tell us tell us about her.
Ooh, Mamacita. Well, my mother, I was born in Augusta, Georgia,
Okay,
and
James Brown, home of James Brown.
James Brown. He was a little ahead of me, so I didn't really get to meet him, but um, yeah. So, and my mother, she was, whew, and my older brother and my younger brother, we all sing a little bit, but she was the singer. I mean, she actually sang with Fats Waller. He had come down through with his band through Georgia, and um, she got up on stage and sang, I think, about 3 or 4 songs with him. And then several years later, I think he came back again, and she sang with him, and he invited her. He wanted her to go on the road with him, and
Okay.
he asked my grandmother if my mother could go on the road with him. And my grandmother said, yeah, because she saw, money and stardom and fame and so forth. But my mother said, no. She said, I am not going to be the only girl on the road with a whole bunch of men at 15 years, say she was 16 years old. I ain't going to
Okay,
do
Mom. Okay, Mama
that.
Janie.
I
Okay.
ain't, I ain't doing that. So she didn't. And but we always had music in the house, singing and dancing, but nobody could get it like Mama. She was like, you know, she was it. She should have
Wow.
been. She should have been with. She had her sister-in-law. Her sister was connected up with Billie Holiday a lot, and they did a lot of singing together. And but and my mother had all that talent. She just didn't want to go on the road with all that stuff.
Wow.
And my father was similar. He pitched in the Negro leagues, but he said, "No, I'm not going to go on the road with that." So they both were more concerned with being with family, having family.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Tell us your dad's name.
Ashley Streetman.
Okay, Ashley Streetman with the Negro Leagues. Okay, we're gonna look him up.
Uh,
Uh, incredible,
yeah.
incredible history. Um, what were some of the songs? Did you and your mother get a chance to sing together? Or did she teach you songs? Was she actively singing and you were involved with her? I'm just
Well,
curious.
my great grandmother, Hattie Beasley Smith. Interesting you ask that because I'm in the process right now of, oh, maybe this, oh, this is for you.
Bring it forward. Bring it forward.
My great grandmother Hattie, when she was 15 in Georgia, was raped by a young white boy, and nothing happened to the boy.
Of course
And
not.
of course not. And but she went like Maya Angelou. She went mute and just wouldn't want to talk to nobody for a while. And then her brother came home one day and put a guitar in her lap, and she didn't want to play it at first. She tried to break it, and then her fingers just kind of accidentally brushed across the strings, and she thought and it wowed her. And then she played it some more, and she wowed her, and it was the guitar that got her back into speaking, and she became a bottleneck blues guitar player. So, so my the story I'm writing this story, this stage production about her right now. It's called Hattie's Axe. Okay,
Oh,
and so I need somebody to play Hattie.
oh. I
um,
might know a few people.
yeah,
I might just know a few
I'll
people.
connect you up with that. I'm almost I've written it, but now I'm really rewriting it. So it's anyway, so music has kind of always been in the family, and um, my mother told me the whole story about my great grandmother, and um, we always had music going, and I just knew that I wanted to play guitar like my great grandmother Hattie. So that's what kind of got me into playing the guitar. I think my mother got me guitar because she wanted somebody to play for her while she sang.
Ah, to
Yeah.
accompany her. And
Yeah.
so, were you able to do that with her?
On a few songs, yeah, we would sit at home. Yeah. Sweet potatoes in the oven. Wish the Lord I had some of 'em. God knows I love 'em just the same. Ain't nobody's dirty black business how my honey baby treats me. God knows I love 'em just the same.
Nobody business.
Sweet potatoes in the oven.
Wow, wow, incredible, incredible. There's a wonderful video that features your mom and you singing "Precious Lord." Tell us. I think Jaden's going to find that video. I loved it so much watching it. How did that come about?
Well, it's interesting and it's very special for me because I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma back in 93.
Mhm.
And my mother came out here to Seattle to see me at that time. And I recorded her and me singing at the time. But much later, years later, I was putting my website together and thought it would be nice to have something that showed the two of us singing together. So we actually recorded her singing that. What you see on the website is was recorded at different times from her and me being together. So we were able to just put them together for the video, but they weren't recorded at the same time.
Yeah, it's a beautiful collaboration. Well, the walls, the painting, the paint on the walls where she is different from where you are. But I couldn't quite tell if maybe
Right.
she's in another side of the room.
Yeah.
But it was just lovely to see her and the interaction. It's a short video, but the love is really there. It's all over.
I appreciate that. It's yeah, it's the only video I have of the two of us actually singing together. So yeah, this is very special.
Wow, wow. Was she ever able to see you in any of the productions? Because you worked on Broadway for a while with George C. Wolfe.
Yeah.
You've been doing a lot of things,
Yes.
posing, acting.
Yeah.
Was she able to witness that?
She was, and she we actually did a production. I don't know if you know Mississippi Charles Bevel, but he is he uh, was related to James Bevel, Jim Bevel, his brother.
I just sang one of his songs yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, we'll go into that later.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
Mississippi Charles Bevel.
Mississippi Charles Bevel. He and I were like a duo or duet for a while, a duo for quite some time, and we decided that we ought to pay homage to my mother, and we wrote a stage production called "Passing the Blues Along" that went up at Crossroads Theater for a short run. But the really most interesting part about having my mother do a show with me was I had sung at a house concert in Malibu, and there was a woman in the audience who afterwards said to me, she said, "Can you do this thing for the United Nations?" I said, "Do what?" She said, "Well, what you did here." I said, "Well, what did I do here? I just sang and interacted. I just did what I do." And she said, "That's what I want to know. Can you do that with the United Nations?" I said, "Sure." So she booked me to play in Geneva at the United Nations. And when she found out that it was the same day for my mother and father's 50th anniversary, they brought my mother and father over as well to Geneva. And so I did my show, but then I always, as I always do, I invited Mama up on stage during that concert.
Wow.
And she sang a couple of spirituals, and it was so funny because after she went on stage, they didn't want to see me no more. They wanted to see Mama.
Janie, Janie,
you know, you know.
Janie. Well, you could back her up. You could be her pip. She was
I
kicking
sure
last
was. I
night,
sure
and you
was.
were the pip.
I sure was.
Wow. You know what? That was your Nobel Prize. Bringing your parents, being able to bring them to Stockholm, and because they bring the guest over.
My mother had never been out of the country before. My father had been in Paris during the World War II, but I mean, yeah, my mother had never been out of the country, so it was special for her.
Wow. Wow.
Indeed.
It's got to be recorded somewhere. Someone video recorded it somewhere. It may come up. It may come up. Okay. You've been staying busy. Oh, and then your son is also following in the tradition. What's your son's name?
Julian,
Okay. Okay.
and he's finishing up his studies at the Berklee School of Music in Boston right now. Uh, he's a producer, and he's got a couple of his own album releases out. But he's more into hip hop and rap kind of stuff. He's awesome. He's just really,
Wow.
really, yeah.
All
So
right.
this song "Fly Away," he and I actually wrote together.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
And if you were to go to and hear it, the recording of it, he has a little rap section in there
Okay. Where do we
as
find
well.
that? Where do we find that?
It's a you go to chickstreetman dot here now. That here is spelled HEAR. So chickstreetman dot here now dot com. And if you don't get that, you can go through my website, chickstreetman dot com.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Jade's got it all.
so the song "Fly Away" is on that album release. The album is called "Left Foot Down."
I love it. I love it. And Julian's got a couple bars. He got a couple bars.
Got a
Okay,
couple more.
Julian. All right. All right.
Yeah.
So it seems like you've been staying busy. You're working on a podcast. What's the subject matter?
Well, I haven't really quite figured it out exactly how I'm going to do it because I've been having some problems with the YouTube channel. I think when I initially someone initially posted a video of me singing to a bunch of children on YouTube,
Okay.
and then I later through cdbaby.com with one of my albums they posted another um, account for chicks anyway, and then I one of my songs on the Left Foot Down album is called One Earth, and my son Julian shot a video of me singing One Earth, and we posted it on YouTube, and it was up for about a week or two, and then they took it down. They suspended my account because I think they think that I'm trying to steal from myself because there are three different accounts, and so
Ah, you got to consolidate them.
somehow and I haven't figured out how to do that. You know, I've appealed it 3 times and they still have rejected the appeal. So I'm still trying. I can't do my podcast until I can get that cleared up.
Okay.
One thought was to actually do the podcast with a completely different name, but what I wanted to call the podcast was, you know, um, Conversations with Chick Street Man. You know, but anyway, so I haven't quite figured out how to get that cleared up with
All
you.
right. We're gonna put this in the universe.
Amen.
All the solutions that are out there, let them reveal themselves, because we need to know what's on your mind and how you're feeling, and just what creatively is rolling around inside of you. So let's put that into
Well,
the universe.
I wanted to talk to, I know so many people, artists, you know, different kind of artists, you know, storytellers, musicians, actors. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about on the podcast is stage fright. How do you handle stage fright? You know, how do you deal with it? How do you prepare yourself before you actually get on stage?
Wow.
What do you do when you get off stage?
And this is very interesting, Chick, because mine comes after I leave stage.
Hmm.
I'm perfectly okay walking out beforehand. Afterwards, it's
It's interesting you say that because I was just listening to Damian Lillard the other day talking about having scored 71 points. He said, it's nothing for me to get out there. I'm playing the game. He said, the hard time I have is when I leave the stadium and I'm walking out. It's interesting.
wow.
But there's so much to talk about, you know.
There's a lot to talk about. There's
Yeah.
quite a lot to talk about. And we're kind of running out of time here because I have an assembly that I have to get to. We can
Okay.
connect on these assemblies because you were just in Los Angeles last week and I didn't know it. So we're gonna make sure that doesn't happen again.
Indeed.
Can we please have the song again, please?
Amen.
All
Come on,
right.
y'all. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. When I was a young boy, back in the day, Mama bought me a guitar that taught me how to sing and play. I was taking giant steps instead of one day at a time. Didn't want to pay my dues, had big money on my mind. Come on, y'all. Woo! Fly away, but don't you fly too fast. Hold on to the good times, that's all my mama asked. Yeah. Fly away, keep your 10 toes down. No telling what'll come to you, keep your ear to the ground. Looking around, I see the mighty and the weak. Some living the good life, some sleeping in the streets. They say, getting over is a state of mind. If you fail, just blame yourself. Well, that's all so easy to say when you're sitting on the wealth. Here we go. Woo! Fly away, but don't you fly too fast. Hold on to the good times, that's all my mama asked. She said, fly away, keep your 10 toes down. No telling what'll come to you, keep your ear to the ground. I got a plan for the future, but the days are free for all. Just waiting till I'm satisfied don't make no sense at all. Here we go. Fly away, but don't you fly too fast. Hold on to the good times, that's all my mama asked. Fly away, keep your 10 toes down. No telling what'll come to you, keep your ear to the ground. Y'all ready to scat? Come on, y'all.
Woo!
All
Yes,
right.
everybody.
All right.
Chick Street Men,
All
Chick
right.
Street
Ain't
Men.
nothing to it but to do it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Wow. I've been a fan for a while, and so this is
Thanks, Arne.
such an honor to be here with you today. Thank you so much for being our new friend, my new friend. You're a beloved member of the Daily Antidote community at this
Yeah,
point, and we go to your website. We can buy your new recording. Yes.
indeed.
Okay,
Indeed.
let's support. We know friend support, friend support. So let's do that.
Indeed. Okay.
Thank you so much for sharing your time, your gifts, and filling our bellies with that goodness.
Thanks
That
for having me here
all right,
and there and everywhere.
you're there and everywhere. All right, y'all. Let's breathe that in. Woo! Okay. I don't know that there are any announcements for the day, but before we say our final goodbyes, I again want to extend an invitation to any new people in the room. What a treat, right? Put your name, your city, your country, your planetary galaxy, wherever you're coming from, and how you found us on day 1059. And one of these days, okay, I'm not making any promises for JoJo, but and speaking of JoJo, let's thank her for this series. Let's thank Jaden for her incredible work. Thank you, Jaden. Making sure everything pop, pop, pop where it need to go. Thank you, Carpe Diem Arts. Thank you so much. And wow, let's say goodbye to our Facebook Live family. And then let me say goodbye to the peoples in the room, to the peoples in the room. Okay, Deli, good seeing you. We got one curly top, two curly tops. I'm loving the orange. You know I am. Thank you so much for being present. Jamie in Victoria, BC, good seeing you. Laris, oh, you're in the egg chair. Oh, that's the egg chair in London. I love it. I love it. Thank you for being Thank you so much for being here. Martha in snowy Oregon. Great to see you. Deborah in Kentucky. Good to have you here. Linda in Concord. Thank you for being here. Arlene Baxter in Berkeley. Berkeley. That's right. Giving up the love. We appreciate you. My girl, Susan G. Sending you so much love, so much hugs. Did you enjoy Susan Day yesterday? It was your whole day, boo. It was your whole day. All right. Sheila in Florida. Great seeing you here. Hey, Becky. Great seeing you again. We'll look for you next time. Kevin with the Magic Flute in DC. Appreciate you always. Jim in New York City. Good having you here. Amanda and Miles. Is that cereal you're eating? In the great state of Michigan. Okay. I'm coming to y'all house to eat cereal. Miles, I love the hat. I'm loving the chapeau. Nicely done, sir. Nicely done. Great seeing you both. Pauline in Newcastle. Hope you're feeling better. Glad you're here with us. Thank you, Bob, for joining us today. We appreciate you. Dan in Vienna, Virginia. Always love seeing you in the place. Thank you. Cricket. Thank you for the oranges. Oh, those tangerines. And I saw you dancing. I saw you spinning. So it's a good day when Cricket spins. Luda, thank you for so much love in Victoria. Appreciate you so much. Day 1059. Can y'all believe it? 1059. Kate, always great to see ya. Always great to see ya. Thank you for being here. Hey, Fred in Silver Spring. Lovely having you here. Thank you. Bob, Mabel, and them bears. Okay, y'all just doing the most. You all are doing the most, and I am here for it. Thank you so very much for representing Massachusetts in such a wonderful way. Thank you. Hoda in British Columbia. Great having you here. Hey, Bonnie in Boise. Love seeing you. Thank you. Ruth in Birmingham. Thanks for coming back and singing with us today. Always appreciate you. Kathy in Virginia. Good to see ya. Hey, Ann Lafferty. Nice having you here. Storm, is your beard growing? I think your beard is growing. Wow. You need to be in one of those contests, Storm. There are contests. We'll talk about it later. Let's talk, okay? Nancy with the moo cow is here. Thank you. Hey, Leah in Illinois. Holding it down for us in the wonderful state of Illinois, my home state. Great having you here. Aloysius is somewhere out in the world. We have Dory and we have Ali. And we got a whole bunch of orange stuff. Delightful, quite delightful and delicious. Thank you so very much. Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Thank you for being here with us this afternoon. Claire in Boise. I'm loving the backdrop. Good to see you. Jean in Pittsburgh, my dad's hometown. Great having you here. Thank you so much for singing with us. Sunny in Florida? Or Florida is sunny? Which one? I think it's both. Diane in Puerto Rico. All right. Good seeing you. Gary with solutions. Hey, Gary, we have some solutions for this YouTube. we gotta figure this out. We gotta figure it out. We also want to thank Karen from Oregon, Penny and Ralph, Isabel in North Florida, Caroline in DC, LMG, Louise Belanger, Annette in California, Loriana and friends, Carol J in Connecticut, and Sandy. Everybody here, we appreciate you so much. Have a beautiful February 28th. I will see you on the next go round. Jaden, are there any announcements that people need to be aware of?
None right now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm off to work. Thank you all so much. We will see you next time. Bye. Ba-doop,
Thanks,
doop,
Ryan.
doop, 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 doop. How?
Thanks so much, Chick, for being here. Thank you, everybody. Oh, help me give one final goodbye to Facebook.